Hey guys, this is a video, kind of updating you guys on my car. Um, we may be abandoning this thing. Something happened that I never could have imagined. And, it should be here in about 3 to 4 weeks. We bought a Geo enclosed mobility scooter. I'll edit this and put a picture of what it looks like in here. There are no videos on YouTube of this being delivered. There's not much, like, videos information-wise about this thing, and I feel like there should be. I'm really sorry about the wind. It's really stupid and windy today. I wish I had my car today. I'd drive it today instead of my e-bike. I tried to build something a little silly out of my wife's trike. Here that is. Basically, we got this in the mail. This is a part we bought for $200. It's a roof canopy for the trike, for the electric XP. I added a seat from the car back here where my wife sits. I added these doors with some of this material, I guess campaign signs are made out of or something is the best way I can describe it. It was like $36 to do this, so that this was made with it. I only had to buy one sheet of it. And I thought this would work, keep us warm. Well, I found out the wind is kind of a jerk, and yeah, that doesn't really work. So I got a little upset and frustrated, and I told my wife enough is enough. I told her, let's just see if we can get a loan for the Geo. Lo and behold, we did. Now, I don't like saying where we got it and everything. I've had a few people ask me questions on some social media things, like where I got the loan and stuff like that, and I don't really want to give that kind of information out. I don't know, I just don't feel like it's a good idea. I like stuff involving stuff like that. I just don't. I don't know. It might be stupid, I don't know, but I just don't like giving out information like that. When it's something related to money, I don't like giving out information like that. But yeah, I tried to build this, and this is cool. It gets a lot of attention. It does work to keep my hands warm, but the problem is it's not perfect. The Geo has a heater. It has 2 doors. It has lockable doors. That kind of does too. I guess anybody could get in it though if you know how to unclip the clips. It's a lot harder to get in and out of too. I also talked to my local police department, and they do not want me driving this. It's too big. I told them that it might cause traffic jams because the only place I could drive this is basically in the road, because this will not fit on the sidewalk. It is literally about the size of a car when it comes to size wise of this thing, because it's, if you look at my trike over there, that wide of that, and then the width of this, yeah, this thing's huge. This is almost the size of an actual car. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this. I need to get that e-bike off and put that back in the shed. That's my wife's. But I don't know. I think I should get rid of it, but I'm not really ready to. You know, I'm gonna go back inside and talk to you guys the rest about this. Okay, whew, that's a little better, warmer. So I guess I'm just gonna go over a little bit why we decided to buy something that's almost $7,000. The big thing is It is enclosed. We will no longer, I will no longer get frostbite in the wintertime anymore. It has a heater, which is just like a dream. Like, I can't believe right now that I'm even saying I'm gonna own a vehicle that has a heater. Some people might be like, why not a golf cart? Well, stupidly, for golf carts, you need a license and you can't just drive. I really don't understand why people can't drive golf carts. Like, I don't really get it. It's kind of dumb. I wish you could, because if you could, I probably would have got one of those. Although I don't know if they really make those enclosed. But yeah, I realized this thing was expensive. I'm gonna be stuck living with my parents for at least the next 3 years until we can pay this thing off. Now, what does this mean for cars on the channel, like diecast wise and stuff? I'm gonna be frankly honest with you. It doesn't mean a thing. We should still be able to buy diecast just like we have. My diecast budget has severely decreased from what it used to be. Just because I don't buy premium stuff anymore. So I really don't know how to put. I don't know how to put this into words, but I don't know. I'm just like in so big of shock right now that this is actually happening and we're getting this. I feel like I finally have my dream of having a car, and I know some people out there are like, "Oh, you like that's not a real car." And stuff like, yeah, I know it'll never go as far as a real car. It's not as fast. It only goes 18 miles per hour. But for someone like me that just likes having a big canvas to work with, because I look at cars as rolling pieces of art. I could give a crap less how fast a car goes. As long as it goes at least almost 20, good enough for me. If it went like 5 or something like that, then yeah, no, that would be too slow. I already kind of don't like the trike because the trike only goes 13, and you can feel the motor cut out when it hits its top speed, and it's really annoying. I'm like, dude, I wish the trike could just hit like 15, just give me those 2 extra miles per hour, Like 13 is such a dumb speed to be stuck at. But yeah, I guess I'm probably gonna call this video "I'm abandoning my car," because I most likely am. The police told me they would not like me driving that because it is very large. I don't know. We might still try to get it running bike wise someday. I think it'd be a cool thing to have as a bike, just as like a little thing to have, because I only paid 50 for it. I don't really see any reason to not keep it because I only paid $50 for it. As of right now, the circumstances of where I live, I just don't see why I'd need to get rid of it. But it's insane right now to think about that I'm going to have something that has doors and it's enclosed. It's insane to think about right now. And my head is spinning in circles. I don't feel like this is reality. It's crazy. Am I? And this brings me to another fact I made in this video. I don't think I can hide anymore who I am. Because I didn't really want to do a face reveal on this channel. like ever, or I don't know, maybe till we hit like 1,000 or something like that, or something big. I don't know. But I kind of feel like it does not matter if I do or not because I have such a unique vehicle at this point, and the way I'm going to customize everything, I cannot hide. If someone sees me out at the store and all the hunt videos I'm going to do and stuff with my car in it, and I'm going to show my car here and the upgrades I'm going to do, because I'm going to rice it out, like people say rice, like put a bunch of weird modifications on it that don't make sense. Right now I'm thinking of putting a fake battery on the hood, like a blower, but I'm putting like a fake battery that's made out of like plastic or something, and it has green lines coming off it that light up, and then it has green that goes underneath it for underglow. It's going to have a spoiler on the back. It's going to have blue flames. It's going to have spinners. I have found small little spinners that are not that much money, that I'm probably going to put on it if they'll fit. I got to look at the wheel first when I get it. Like, I'm going to deck the crap out of this. It's going to have ponies in the dashboard. I want to build it in a Lego and put like a Lego model of the car in the dashboard, because the cool thing about my car is most cars you can't put things on the floor in your vehicle, like, because you have pedals down there. My car, I can put things all over the floor. It does not matter where I put things in my car. I can fill my whole entire floor with stuff and I can still drive because my car is operated by handlebars. So, like, I can leave stuff all over the floor in my car. I'm not saying it's gonna be like a moving trash can. That's not what I mean. I just mean, like, if I want to do a die-cast hunt, go garage sailing, anything like that. One thing me and my wife want to do right now is I got a Popeyes gift card for the holidays, and Popeyes is a little ways away from me. We really want to get the food and eat it at home, but the problem is we have my e-bikes, and it's not gonna stay very warm on the ride back because it's like a hour ride or something, is how slow my vehicle is. I believe this car will be able to make it there, and my plan is to go get Popeyes with my little car and then turn on my heater so the food will stay warm on the way home, and then roll down the windows. But the food, I think the heat, I think you can point the vents down, so I'll like point the vents down and have it heating my food. And then we won't be hot because I'll open the sunroof. Yes, my car has a sunroof. I consider it having two, because the roof opens and the rear one opens. And then the windows, if you guys are 90s kids, you'll recognize the way my windows work, because I have the crank windows with the crank, like, you don't have the power windows. I have crank windows. And I kind of prefer it like that because it's less electrical things that can break. And I've heard it's really expensive to fix electrical windows. But yeah, this thing sounds insane. It is insane. I have actually seen one of these in real life before, where I used to live in Three Rivers. There was a black one there one time. And I did see one in person. I was like, oh man, that's so cool. I'll never own one. And then a few days ago, my wife got approved for a loan for it. And we already purchased it. I got an order number and everything. I'm going to record when it's delivered, so you guys, because there's no videos on YouTube of one being delivered, and I think people are a little curious of how that works. And I talked to the company today, and it's really interesting because this is different than anything I've ever bought before. I'm going to get a call from a delivery company that I need to schedule and set up a time for them to deliver it, because I have to be here when it's delivered. I like that because, again, it was almost a $7,000 thing. But, yeah, I cannot comprehend right now the reality of that I'm getting this. And then it's really funny too, because I am a guy, you guys know that I like off-brand stuff. Like, I like weird things. I like things that aren't normal. And like, I have the most abnormal car in the universe now, if you ask me. I mean, my trike's already pretty abnormal. It's supposed to be inspired by Chinese or Japanese tuk-tuk, if you know what those are. I'll try to edit a picture in here of what one looks like. One of these days, I'll do a video on that once I finish painting it. The reason it looks so horrendous right now is because I literally threw all the different purple I had on it just so it wouldn't be white. Every store in my area right now has no purple metallic paint I need to finish that trike. Everyone's out. I can't find it. I've gone to I think 5 different stores that should have it and no one has it. And I'm like, oh man, I can't finish the trike right now. And that's not why we bought the car, because I can't finish painting it. We still do drive it. I just drove it this morning because it was raining a little bit, and it keeps me out of the rain for the time being. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll drive it right now. Like if it rains tonight, I'm gonna take it again, but I'll probably gonna take my runner tonight to go pick up my wife. But I am just so happy. I mean, people can make fun of me. You can say whatever you want. Like, it does not matter to me. I have been through so much over the years using my bikes in the elements and stuff. And it's nice to finally just have this be over, you know? Like, if I see the weather's bad, just start my car and I'm good. I'm gone. You know, it's got an alarm. I think it's got an electric starter. It is an electric vehicle. I think it's got like a thing you can turn it on before you get in it and warm it up, which is cool. It's got defrosters. I know that. But yeah, I am just super happy because even if I would have finished the big car that I was having a project with, I don't think I ever would have been able to have that thing be heated. I don't know if I could have figured out how to make a heating system for that. I just don't know. You know, that's a lot to figure out. And I'm no engineer. I'm no genius or anything. Like, I'm good with toys and things like that. Like, you guys have seen some of my Lego mocks. So yeah, I'm good with stuff that isn't real. But stuff that is real, I have to actually make function right and stuff. Sometimes when I build something, it just works. It doesn't work perfectly. It's not like, oh, this worked. Like, you've seen my doors. They're a little cut weird. I don't even know how that happened. I thought I cut them straight because I measured it and everything. I don't know. Maybe I cut off a little bit because I used a box cutter or like a cutting knife or something to actually cut that stuff. So, yeah. Because I was having a good day where my blood sugar was being high. You know, like, oh, that's not good. No, it's not good. But when my blood sugar is significantly high, I can get things done. If it's normal, I can't because it's going to crash and start being dumb. But, yeah, I don't know, guys. I can't wait to share this with you when it gets here. And I honestly cannot wait to get it. I know, like, when I get it, the weather probably isn't going to be where I have to use it. But, like, I'm totally going to use it. I just can't imagine how much. Like, I think I've talked to you guys, too, about, like, how I get depressed sometimes because, like, the way I just have to do things sometimes just gets to be a little much, you know? And I feel like this is deeply going to help with that now because, like, I don't have to dread winter anymore. I am miserable through the winter months because I use my bike, and it is not fun taking my bike out in negative degrees, below 30, you know. No gloves I ever have bought work. I know I told you guys I did have a set that was working. It did until it got, like, really cold and windy, and I was like, oh, these suck, too. I just wasted, like, $70 on these gloves. But, yeah. I guess I don't need the gloves anymore. I don't need... I'm also considering not even wearing my coat in the wintertime. I'm considering just walking out to my car, getting in my car, and driving it, depending on how warm the heat gets. Because when I was younger, I used to not wear a coat in the wintertime. People thought I was nuts, but I always tell people, it's like, I hate wearing all that crap and putting it on. So it's like, I'm just like, dude, I'm only walking for a second in the cold outside. And then it feels so nice after you walk in that cold outside, getting into your vehicle when it's heated. Oh, it feels so good getting all cold like that. And then you get in your vehicle, you just get that warm feeling washing over you. It's like, oh, man, that feels so good. I used to do that all the time when I was younger. I barely ever wore a coat. Like after I was the age where I could actually argue with my parents, like, no, I don't want to wear a coat. Like when I was little, like when I was a toddler, no, I wore a coat and stuff. But like once I got to be like, I'd say probably 10, 11 years old, I started telling my parents, I was like, nah, I don't want to wear a coat, man. It's just pointless. All you're doing is walking a few feet to the car, and then you get in the car, and the car warms right up. I love the feeling of just being really cold, and then you just get into something that's warm. Like, that's what I've started looking forward to in the wintertime is like, I live in a warm place now. I did when in my apartment too, but I live in a really warm place now when I get home. It's just like when you get out of the cold and you get inside, it's like, oh, it feels so awesome. And, that's how I've always been. I'm like, well, I'll get out of the car, walk to the house. I don't really like wearing coats. I don't. I just don't feel. I sometimes do wear a sweatshirt. Like I'm like, I'll wear a sweatshirt or some long pants or something. But I generally do not like putting on winter coats because the zippers get stuck and it's just a whole pain and everything. And just all the gear I have to wear when I drive my bike in the wintertime. I have to wear typically 5 coats, 3 pairs of pants, 1 pair of socks because my boots are so good. My helmet, which I bought a new helmet and it is way too tight for my head. And the only thing that's good about it is it doesn't fog. It lets in a lot of air still. No matter how many of the vents I close, it still lets in air. A lot of it. But, yeah, I don't believe that's going to be a problem anymore with my Geo now. So, and I was really surprised when we called the police and they told us, yeah, we can drive it. It's treated just like one of my e-bikes. I was like, dude, no freaking way. Because my wife didn't even want me to call. She was like, no, don't call. Let's just buy it. And I was like, well, babe, if we're going to buy it, it's so expensive. Like, I don't want to buy it and then figure out we can't use it. Like, I didn't really want to ask either because I figured the answer would be no. And I was like, dude, I'm being dumb. Because if I buy it and then I can't use it, like, I got to figure out how to get rid of it now because, dude, we're not going to have something we paid $7,000 for we can't even use. And I was like, I'm just going to get it over with and ask. The next morning we had real bad anxiety. I called first thing we got up. I got the code and everything. I got a paper that they're going to give me to show any of the other officers if any of them pull me over. Because the guy told me someone's going to pull me over because they're not going to understand what it is and stuff. And just you get the people that do know and they'll come there and be like, okay, yeah, you're good and whatever. And, I don't know. All I know is it's okay for me to drive it wherever I drive my e-bikes. So sidewalks, bike paths, bike lane. I could even drive it in the road. They literally told me that you can drive in the road with cars. That's why I used to with my e-bike, but so many people got mean and stuff. Like, I try not to drive with my low-speed e-bike, but my Unirail can go almost 30. So I considered that one being able to go on the road because mopeds can do that and they can go on the road, but people are just really mean and try to run me off the road and stuff, so I don't do that. And I'm definitely not doing it with the car. Like, the reason why I used to go on the road with my bike is because it let me go a little bit faster because it's more smooth. And I'm just trying to get out of the cold, But now that I have something where I'm not in the cold, I'll probably drive a little less erratically. Because sometimes when I drive erratically with my e-bikes, like, I will, like, cut through grass and I'll do all kinds of crazy stuff just to get home because I just want to get out of the cold. It's cold. I want to get out of it. And the faster I go, the faster I can get home. Now that I got this, I don't need to do all that, And there will be a very in-depth video of the car when I get it. Probably me and my wife are probably going to show our face reveal. So, yeah, I don't know. I just want to start doing vlogs with it and stuff and doing Hot Wheels hunting, but with my car and stuff. I think it'll be really fun. And like I've told you guys, I don't do it a lot with my bike because it's iffy if the weather's like not really ideal. It's windy or something. I just don't really feel like doing all that. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, the day I made the video that I made on here where I went hunting with my bike, for some reason, I lost a car. Like, it flew out of my bike and I lost it. That's never happened before. I don't know if it's just because I took it back out to show you guys and I didn't pay very good attention where I put it. But I lost my moving parts Toyota Prius. I did end up finding it in the Walmart parking lot. I went back and drove around. I hit a massive pothole and it flew out of my bag on my Unirail. I got to replace my saddlebags on my Unirail pretty soon because they're ripping out. I know they gave me those for free, but again, anything that company makes besides the bike, I would not trust with a. Well, I would not touch with a 10-foot pole because the fenders are awful. The rack broke. Just so much went wrong with that thing. Literally everything that could go wrong with that thing did. Besides, well, I mean, it's my first ever bike I've had a fire with. That's also a thing. Another cool thing about the car is I guess it doesn't have lithium batteries. It has nickel acid batteries, so it's kind of more like a golf cart. I think another set of batteries for it is only like $500. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're really excited to get it. I'm very excited. I can't wait for it to get here. I just, yeah, I hope you guys are excited to check it out because I cannot wait for it to get here. Like the days have just been dragging and dragging and dragging since I've ordered it, and I wish I'd get a confirmation saying it shipped. I got an order number, everything. I talked to the guy today that I think runs the company. He's a very nice person. Talked to me for about, I'd say 2 hours on average from the first time I called him to today. Because I called him and asked him a lot about it a few months ago because I thought we were going to get enough in our taxes to maybe get it because it was 5. And then because of all the stupid tariffs and everything, I won't get into all that crap. But I'm very angry about that. I can't get my bricks right now from my friend that I already paid for. And also I can't order another order. I just built a limo Chevy Silverado that now I can't build because I can't get my bricks. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I could go on about that for a while. I'm very angry about that because right now I can't really get anything I like to buy from China. It's kind of difficult. But it's weird because he told me there was like a problem, like no logistic companies were shipping yesterday, and I looked it up and yeah, it was true. And then today it says it's not, so it's like an on and off thing. I don't know. It's just making me really upset. It's kind of making me not even want to buy anything right now from there because it's just like a pain to get it. I just bought a radio controlled tow truck from AliExpress because one of my orders of my off brands got canceled and they gave me the money back to use on AliExpress. So I bought a radio controlled tow truck, and it's not a big one. It's like a Hot Wheels sized one. It's actually a tow truck we've already seen in the video of those weird cars I bought off Amazon. It's the Mack tow truck from like the Maisto. It's that casting, but I believe it's RC because it comes with a remote and it shows the tow truck. I hope it does. And today I saw another listing that comes with the tow truck and it comes with a car. And it's the same price. I was like, dude, why wasn't that on there yesterday? Because it comes with a little Volkswagen Beetle. It goes with the tow truck. And I was like, oh, man. But I don't know if the tow truck is RC or not. It might not be for that one. But I think it is for the one I ordered because it looks to have components on it, if that makes sense. But, yeah, enough. I need to stop talking. Seriously, though, guys, I'm very excited to share this with you. It's going to change my life so much. I cried the night we got the money. Like, me and my wife held each other for 2 hours and we cried because we were just like, we don't have to be cold anymore, dude. It's just like, you know, I love my wife and everything she has done for me. I have her to thank for everything I have. Nothing else. My wife is the only thing to thank. And I really do appreciate her. And I wish someday I could do something to just pay her back in the biggest way possible. You know, originally when I bought this little car, I wanted the green one. I was going to make it look like Paul Walker's Mitsubishi Eclipse. But she wanted the blue one. And I was like, you know, she's buying it, so we're getting the blue one. And what she wants me to do with the blue one is she wants me to paint blue flames over the blue that's already on it. So we're going to make like ghost flames on it, paint the rims black. We might add a stripe to it. I'm not sure if it has the Geo sticker on it or not that you guys saw it earlier. It has like a white Geo sticker on it. I don't know if that's on there. If that is, we might not put the stripe on there. I don't know. We might just leave it with the flames and no stripe. I don't know. We might, the way I'm kind of thinking of it now, it would kind of look bad if it had flames and a stripe, but I don't know. Might add a rack on the roof with a light bar. I don't know. It's a lot of crazy stuff I want to do. I'm definitely buying one of those like fake, like joke spoilers, like on AliExpress or whatever. Those ones that people put on their car as a joke. They're like way too small for the car, but it's like a big wing. I'm gonna put one of those on the back of it, just as you know, it look cool. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna put neons underneath it that are green. I wish I could do blue, but that's probably gonna cause more problems than it's worth. But yeah, I just can't wait to get it. And we'll probably have more hunting videos now of hunting for diecast. We might not even do the thing anymore in the videos where we review them and see them in the package. We might just look at them in the video in the package when I hunt for them. And then there'll be a second video calling opening all my finds this week. So it'll be like hunting and then opening. So it'll be 2 a week or something like that. We'll see what happens. But I'm starting to get down on the videos with the off-brands too. I think I got maybe 15 videos left I got to upload of them. But I did just buy some new ones the other day from Macy's. These were in the Toys R Us section. There's 4 different ones. And we will be taking a look at all 4 of those in one video. So about 24 cars, because there's 6 in each one. Yeah, 6 times 4, 24, yeah. But, yeah. I have some cool stuff I want to share with you guys pretty soon. I've also been recently getting back into my micro RC cars. I had a lot as a kid. And I couldn't believe I found the one I remember having when I was younger. Like, it is my most vivid memory of having this truck that came with an actual mini RC boat. And I found one on eBay. And it was like the only one that was on there. And I found it and I bought it. And it just shipped today. I'm so excited to get it. And this one I bought the other day, this charger's like, something's wrong with it. It doesn't work. I don't have batteries in it right now, but I put batteries in it earlier and I don't want to charge this little guy. I do know how to change the batteries in this if you do need to, because I already have changed the batteries in this little Subaru, as you guys seen in my weekly find video. If you've seen this driving around, my wife was driving it around. I had to change the battery inside of this guy to a brand new one I bought. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm really going to get off now, guys. I don't know. I have so much to talk about right now because I'm so excited. And I know it seems dumb. Someone's excited about something like that. But it's like, it's going to help me out in a big way. And, oh, my goodness. I'm so happy. But, yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you did, it means a lot to me that you guys care to hear me ramble on about my car or whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. I can't wait for the car to get here so I can share it with you guys. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.